Have you ever found yourself doing something knowing it's not great for you, but then you come up with these really elaborate reasons why it's okay?
Oh, absolutely. That kind of self-justification is, well, pretty human, isn't it?
Totally. And that's exactly what we're diving into today with Italo Svevo's 1923 novel Zeno's Conscience, or Confessions of Zeno, as it's also known.
Hmm.
It's not your standard novel format. It's supposed to be the memoirs of this guy, Zeno Cassini, written for his psychoanalyst.
Yeah, but get this right. From page one, Svevo hits us with a twist. The doctor, the psychoanalyst who publishes the diary,
Yeah.
he basically says, look, this thing is packed with truths and lies.
Wow. Okay, so the person presenting the story tells you not to trust the storyteller, who is also the main character telling his own life story.
Exactly. It immediately throws you, the reader or the listener here, into the state of questioning. How reliable is Zeno? How reliable are we when we tell our own stories? It's brilliant.
Okay, so let's unpack that. Zeno's most famous struggle, the one everyone remembers, is his smoking addiction. This endless quest for the last cigarette.
Right. He's always setting these deadlines. I'll quit on this date or when this number aligns. It's almost comical.
Almost, it is darkly funny how seriously he takes these attempts, knowing, and we know, he's probably going to light up again soon.
But it goes deeper. Zeno kind of elevates this personal failing, this addiction, into a whole philosophy.
Yeah.
He eventually decides that, well, life itself is an illness, and it always brings to death.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
bleak. So it's not just his problem, it's a universal condition.
Pretty much. It's his ultimate excuse, you know. If life itself is flawed and leads to death, then his personal struggles, his sickness, isn't really his fault. It's just part of the deal. It absolves him, in a way.
That uncertainty, that blur between truth and self-deception, it really comes through in his relationships too. Like the moment his father dies.
Oh, yeah. The slap.
Exactly. His father, on his deathbed, slaps him. Or maybe it was just an involuntary movement. Zeno obsesses over this for decades.
And that ambiguity is key, isn't it? Was it punishment? An accident? Zeno constantly needs to interpret to build a narrative around these unclear moments, like we all do, maybe.
And then there's his marriage. It's such a strange path. He tries to woo Ada, fails. Tries her sister Alberta, fails again.
So what does he do? He proposes to the third sister, Augusta, who he openly considers kind of plain, basically because, well, she's there and likely to say yes.
But the kicker is he actually ends up genuinely loving her, right? He's surprised by it himself.
He is. It shows his complexity. Things don't always follow his rationalizations. His feelings surprise him.
And that complexity, maybe manipulation, extends to his affair with Carla.
Ah, yes. Carla, the aspiring singer.
Yeah.
There's that fascinating bit where he arranges things so Carla accidentally meets Ada, his first love, who's now quite ill and changed.
Instead of meeting Augusta, his wife.
Right. Yeah. And seeing Ada's faded beauty and sadness ironically makes Carla break off the affair with Zeno. It's like Zeno subconsciously engineers these outcomes to protect his own comfortable illusions without having to make the hard choice himself. Does he even realize he's doing it? It's debatable.
Then there's his business partner, Guido. Just disaster after disaster, right? Bad investments, fake suicides.
Total chaos.
Mm.
But Zeno's reaction is Zeno, while Guido is actually dying after a real suicide attempt, Zeno's off gambling Guido's remaining money on the stock exchange.
And he actually makes most of it back, but misses the funeral because he went to the wrong one, supposedly. Calculation or just cosmic irony?
It's hard to tell, which is the point, I think. Even during World War I, he gets separated from his family, almost comically, just wandering into a war zone by mistake.
Okay, so the end of the novel. He makes money during the war, speculates, gets rich, but he's still not happy.
Not at all. And he develops this really provocative, kind of chilling theory in the final entry. He argues that human progress, especially weapons technology, and he eerily imagines something like a nuclear bomb way before it existed.
Wow.
That this kind of progress has broken natural selection. It doesn't make us stronger, just creates more sickness, more weakness.
So what's his conclusion?
His shocking idea is that maybe the only cure is for someone to steal an incredibly powerful weapon and just destroy the entire planet, set it free from sickness, as he puts it.
Yikes. That's a profoundly unsettling endpoint for his journey, from quitting smoking to, well, that.
It really is a very dark, almost nihilistic thought.
So wrapping up this deep dive into Zeno's conscience, it's funny, it's sad, it's incredibly insightful about, well, us, about self-deception, the stories we tell ourselves.
Definitely. It really prompts you to think about Zeno's unreliable narration and maybe, just maybe, Question the truths and lies in your own life story.
So here's something to chew on. If Zeno sees life itself as this sickness leading inevitably to death, what cures are you searching for? And in a world that can often feel pretty flawed, like Zeno's did, what does being well actually mean?